Have you seen my wife, Mr. Jones? Do you know what it's like on the outside? Don't go talking too loud, you cause a landslide, Mr. Jones. In the event of something happening to me, it's just a photograph of someone that I knew. Have you seen my wife, Mr. Jones? Do you know what it's like on the outside? Don't go talking too loud, you cause a landslide, Mr. Jones. Yeah, cock. Right. Everyone's a critic. Ozzy, why are you hiding yourself under a 1920s tuxedo jacket? Escape the terror of the noise. I sang. Excellent. In the event of a-dum-a-do, a-day, a-dum-a-do, a-daddy-o, a-dum-a-do, a-dum-a-day, the day we went to Rosseo. Oh, me lad, you should have seen us ganning. Oh, the lads and lasses there, oh, with smiling faces, to see the belading laces. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. When she comes, she'll be coming around the mountain. Coming around the mountain. Coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be wearing pink pyjamas when she comes. Everywhere we go, people wanna know who we are, who we are. Shall we tell them, shall we tell them who we are, who we are? We are the Woodlands Crusaders Jazz Band. I love to go wandering along the mountain track, and all I need and an knapsack on my back. Tra-la-lee, tra-la-la, tra-la-ha-ha-ha-ha-ha-ha. Can you tell I didn't like the chorus? Well, that was on Coaches. Although my mum and I were at the Citizens Theatre in Glasgow, don't know how many years ago, but not only was it a Glasgow play, but it was a community singing play. So at the start and end of every scene, there was a woman just came on and sang a song like, a-do-ma-do, a-do-ma-day, a-do-ma-do, a-daddy-o, a-do-ma-do, a-do-ma-day, the day we went to Lough. This culture threw away the culture with the bathwater. The middle classes were ashamed of the working class culture of Britain. I don't know. Who knows? We loved it. On a mountain that caused by an earthquake thousands and thousands of years ago, where people still live in caves, but that's at the bottom of the fissure crack. I was looking at the mountain thinking, it makes no sense. The forest just ends, and the Malek, which means king, first house. There's only 2 houses on top of the mountain, and he was the first one to have electricity. I ended up I went for a conference the first time with my mum, and I was the photographer for the conference because there was only so many bee suits, right? And at the main dinner after we'd done all the work, well, there was a man called Alao, and there was an old man from the mountainside, a local, working the land. So I stood next to him and did what he did. Then Alao turned up, and the two of them we'd not really met before, so we were laughing and joking, and all of a sudden we've gone 150 metres, and he went, "What are we doing?" And I said, "Well, I'm doing what he's doing. He's just said we need to flatten the land because bees don't like wind from certain directions." And he went, "Yeah, but we've done a lot." And so we stopped, and he went and found out how far did they want us to go, and they went, "You've gone far enough, well done." And my mum didn't sit with me at dinner. Mum sat in the corner with Aisha and Catherine. Well, most unusual for Aisha and Catherine not to be at the top table. I was in the other corner, sat next to the Malik. He was like, "You're sitting next to me." And after dinner he said, "Right, I like marching songs," which my mum just starts laughing and went, "What, you got any ones that you like?" and I was like, pack up your troubles in your... And he's going, because it's a marching song, he's hitting the table, "Pack up in your song, pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, 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 while you've a Lucifer to light your fag. Smile, boys, that's the style. What's the use of worrying? It never was worthwhile. So, pack up your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile. It's a long way to Tripoli. It's a long way to go. It's a long way to Tripoli, to the sweetest girl I know. Goodbye, Piccadilly. Farewell, Leicester Square. It's a long, long way to Tripoli, and my heart lies there. For these are my mountains, and this is my glen. The play of my childhood will know me again. No land ever claimed me, though far I have roamed. For these are my mountains, and I have come home. For fame and for fortune, knowledge, in anthropology. I wandered this earth, and now I've come back to this land of my blood. No land ever claimed me, though far I have roamed, for these are my mountains, and I have come home. You take the high road, mum, and I'll take the low, and I'll be in Scotland for ya. For me and my mother will never walk again on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. And we'll all go together to pick wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pick wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will ye go, lassie, go? You ever see the wild goose sail across the ocean? Runs, oh me boys, oh runs away. And just like them pretty girls, when they get the notion, runs, me boys, oh runs away. Oh, you rule the day, the wild goose sails away. By lonely prison walls I heard a young man calling. Michael, they have taken you away, for you stole Trevelyan's corn, so the young might see the morn. Now a prison ship lies waiting in the bay. By lonely prison walls I heard a young girl calling. Nothing matters, Mary, when you're free. Between the famine and the crown, I rebelled, they cut me down. Now you must raise our child with dignity, and low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wings, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely, Maggie Thatcher, you can match her, she's the darling of us all. She came up to Doncaster, you know just what she'd say. That pint of your best bitter and a glass of Irish mist. 'Cause when he faces you each night, no wonder Dennis is pissed. Oh, Thatcher, you can't match her, she's the darling of us all. All of her fancy promises are just a load of shite. Hey, Thatcher, you can't match her. Ribbons of blue, they remind me of you, so I wanna sing to you, my own ribbons of blue. It's a good point. Shalom, shalom, my friend, shalom, my friends, shalom, shalom, the peace of the Lord be with you today. Shalom, shalom. Sang that every morning at school when I was 6, 7, 8. With morning is broken. All things bright and beautiful, all creatures great and small, all things wise and wonderful, the Lord God made them all. Whatsoever you do to the least of my brothers and sisters, that you do unto me.